So for the song Place for My Heart, I borrowed from The Money, which rumor has, there may be a version of it on Hey Lucifer, which is, I guess, 2 years from now when anyone else will get to hear the songs on that record. I think the song sounded really cool. There were a lot of problems in the studio when we recorded it. The whole project was plagued. I said earlier I didn't really care. That was a funny way of putting it. When I say I don't really care, what it means is in the big picture, I knew it wasn't that big of a deal that the song was rejected and that I was commissioned by a madman or an idiot, depending on how you want to look at it, and that I was judged harshly. In the big picture, I don't care. I'm proud of the work. I love the song. I've never done it live except I think I did it at 2 acoustic shows. One of them I did it really well, and the other one I forgot the words, forgot the chords, and made up the song on the spot and swore I would never do it again. There's no video of the song, there's no account other than the CD, which is available for free download on my website, www.PaisleyYankolovich.com. But it was funny, when I was thinking about filming this, I swore I would do this, okay? I need a place for my heart to call home, a roof over my head with love to spare. I need a place for my heart to call home. Will you take me there? Will you take me there? I don't know, it's like my only country song. I had to do it. I think the tune sounds very country, very, I hate to say it, very Dolly Parton 9 to 5 is what it sounds like to me. I'm glad I did it. I'm grateful to God that the schmuck came up to me and told me to do it, because I was there when the Lord gave me the words, and I wrote those lyrics as fast as I could jot them down on scratch paper, and I'm glad because it got, what's interesting is that the byproduct is it got Stand Around and Watch out on its own, and Stand Around and Watch was my song about how Christians look at people with AIDS, and what a great thing to inadvertently have a huge internet hit with the B-side. That's what we used to call those. The songs that weren't the main song on the single, but they were the bigger hit. The B-sides were the big hits, and I got on my B-side of Place for My Heart, Stand Around and Watch. Became a huge internet success. Take me with you, man. Take me with you. Wow. Who's the idiot that said, let's do these in public settings? Who's the idiot that says, hey, let's film these important videos for posterity and uncontrolled environments? Anyway, Stand Around and Watch started out as a song inspired by the movie The Accused, where Jodie Foster gets raped in a bar and then goes after the people that stood there and let it happen and didn't step in and stop it. And I had a verse in the song about that incident that it was based on, a true story. Another verse was about, I don't even remember what the other verse was. I think it was about child abuse. And then the third verse was about people with AIDS. And then when I played the song for people, I saw they really gravitated towards the last verse. And I said, you know, I think I'll just turn the whole song and make it about how Christians view people with AIDS. And if you haven't heard this song, if you're hearing this, please take the time and listen to it on my website. I don't want to spoil the punchlines or anything by talking about it. Please take the time. The work is worth it. It's one of the most important songs I've ever recorded. And oddly enough, I recorded it live at a venue in Phoenix called Fiddler's Dream, where I just played acoustic guitar and sang, and get to hear the song in a very raw, pure format. And well, you really find out what I have to say on the subject. So I'm grateful for the project. I'm grateful that it happened. I'm grateful that it played out the way it did. I'm grateful that it's mine and not Habitat for Humanity's, because, well, let's be fair, I'm the one who's reaping the harvest of it, and it's part of my catalog now, it's part of my legacy, and I have nothing against Habitat for Humanity because I'm convinced they don't even know I exist.